Hi, I'd like you to meet Eddie. This is my puppy. Well, he's not exactly a puppy. He's quite a grown dog, and he's a Jack Russell Terrier, which he might not look like one because he is basically huge, but he really is one. He's a purebred, and yeah, he causes a lot of mischief. And he wanted to be part of this because he couldn't get away from the camera, so I figured I'd just introduce him. Anyway, so here I am in my kitchen, and basically I've supplied myself with a lot of different tools so that I can help myself through this process. This process really isn't a 1-week process or 2-week process. It's kind of a long-term life thing. So I help myself by getting little tools that will make me feel like I am not depriving myself, and make me feel like the little meals are okay, because that's not something I'm used to. Somebody thinner might be okay with a small meal, and it might look okay on their plate because they've done it all their life. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to a little midget piece of chicken laying on my plate. It just looks unnatural. So here are my different tools, and I'll show you. This is a 1/4 cup little Tupperware. It looks tiny, but it's kind of nice because when you fill it all and you're eating out of it, you feel like you are getting a big meal because it's filled to the top. Other things are like an 8-ounce little water bottle. This is where I put my milk, since I have to have milk 3 times a day. It's nice. I don't have to measure, and I can just put it right in here, and it's all done for me. I have little cups that I can eat out of, as well as little silverware. I have a little knife and a little fork. So everything's kind of tiny, and that's kind of what helps me get through it. And yeah, I have some things that are a little bigger. This is a cup, Tupperware Pyrex, and it's kind of nice because this is something I can take to work, and I do take to work. I put it in a lunch box. I pack everything the night before, and you know, I don't have to sit at work the next day thinking, should I get a candy bar, which I can't get down anyway? Should I try to go to the store and try to get a bunch of juice to fill myself up? So this works out great. Anyway, we can go into my fridge so you can kind of see what I'm eating. A lot of juices, which are great especially for the first while because you're on liquids. And right now I'm not taking them in as much because there are a lot of calories altogether, but it's really not a bad way to get your calories in and also your liquids. I have milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so can't have normal milk, unfortunately, but I do love milk. But it's something that I always have in the fridge. Besides that, there are different types of yogurts, because when you are in your first couple weeks, this is kind of the stuff you're going to be eating. And if you don't have it supplied, then you're going to be SOL when you get really hungry. I, of course, have cheese, which is my favorite, and it's a great source of protein.